In a previous session, we studied about like and unlike fractions. We also studied how to convert unlike fractions into like fractions. Today, in this session, we are going to study the next part, that is comparing the like fractions. Let's start. Here, we are going to compare those fractions whose denominators are equal. So, how to do that? For that, to understand properly, we'll take an example. Here, we have a strip which has 5 equal parts, and observing this strip, we see that 3 of the parts are colored. So, considering all the 5 parts, each part is 1/5 of this strip, and considering the colored parts, the fraction will be 3 upon 5, means 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5. Whereas the two parts are not colored or blank. So the fraction will be 2 upon 5, which is 1/5 plus 1/5. Here we get two fractions which are 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 5. Let's write those fractions: 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 5. Now we know that these fractions are the like fractions because the denominators are same. Again, after we observe carefully, we see that the numerators are different, where numerator 3 is greater than numerator 2. So, to compare these like fractions, we have to do this classification, that which numerators are bigger. So, since our numerator 3 is bigger than numerator 2, this makes the fraction greater than this fraction. So, our fraction 3 upon 5 is greater than 2 upon 5. This can be written as 3 upon 5 is greater than 2 upon 5. We'll take another example. Here we have another strip which is divided into 8 parts. Let's consider these 8 parts are equal, and from these 8 parts, 3 parts are colored in such a way and 4 parts are colored differently. This makes total 7 parts colored. So, since there are 8 parts, each part will be considered as 1 upon 8. And considering the fact that there are different classifications of parts. We will consider those fractions. The parts which are colored will be considered as 3 upon 8, and these parts which are colored will be considered as 4 upon 8. Here we get like fractions which are 3 upon 8 and 4 upon 8. Now, observing the fractions carefully, we see that the numerator 4 is greater than numerator 3. This makes this fraction greater than this fraction. So, the greater fraction will be termed or determined as with the help of this sign. So, the concluding part is the fraction with greater numerator is the greater fraction. For example, if I take fractions 2 upon 11 and 10 upon 11, here the greater fraction will be 10 upon 11. Why so? Because here the numerator is greater than this numerator. This is how our problem set 19 will be solved. Thank you.